Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 47 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Today I would like to get into Apotheosis enchanting. I kind of got tired of dying last episode, so I feel like enchanting my gear might be a good approach. It'll get me a bunch of things. Number one, it'll get me more looting and all that stuff for my sword, so when I kill stuff I get better drops. Number two, I might automate a way with a pickaxe that could have like Fortune 10 on it. And then when I go mining, I can Silk Touch, maybe? Like redstone and diamonds, and then feed them into that automation and get a bunch of loots from that. Number three, it would be better protection for me all around. I could probably throw a nice upgrade on my bows. So all around, Apotheosis enchanting, super OP, because it gives you access to, like, far higher levels of enchants. Like, for example, looting can go the way up to, well, it's not showing it in here, but, you know, it gets really high. It gets way higher than the defaults. We'll take a look at it all. Today, we're going to set up an Apotheosis enchanting table so you guys can learn how that works. We'll show you how to upgrade it and get it like really super duper OP. And then I'm going to set up some other mod interactions to make it so I can very quickly and very easily build up a whole library of enchanted books so that we can have access to like whatever we need whenever we need it, kind of deal. Sound like a plan? All right, let's do it. So first things first, you're going to need an enchanting table. That's, you know, that's not a surprise to anyone. So enchanting table is now from Apotheosis, because Apotheosis, when you have it installed, overwrites the enchanting table from vanilla, right? So now it's an Apotheosis enchanting table. And it's a little bit different looking, but the mechanics are still mostly the same. The only thing to note is there are now 3 attributes that you care about. Previously, in vanilla Minecraft, there's just one, and that's the level of enchanting. And that has been named Eterna now. Determines the available enchantment levels. So Eterna is pretty much like vanilla enchanting levels, right? The higher the level, the better enchants you can get. Full stop, that's it. Really kind of the same thing. Quanta and Arcana are a little bit different. Quanta gives you a modulated power range where, like, say you would normally get, like, enchantment level 15. If your Quanta is high, you might be getting enchants like between levels 20 and 10. So like bad luck, you would get a lower level enchant like the 10, right? When you would normally expect to get 15 from Eterna. If you had good luck, you would get Quanta plus 5 and it would be like 20, right? There's a rectification attribute which will lessen the negative effects. So it would basically make it like 20, right? Instead of the possibility of getting negative 10. We'll take a look at that. And then Arcana modifies or basically inverts the rarity of enchants. So it makes more rare enchants more common and more common enchants more rare. So you know how like Infinity is really rare to get? With a high level Arcana, Infinity would be very easy to get. But like Power would be really rare to get, right? So Arcana is one of those ones where you're going to want to like switch it in and out as needed. Because you might sometimes want Arcana, you might sometimes not want Arcana. And progression through this is all very, very straightforward. So first things first, let's get like 45-ish books. Hopefully I have enough. Do I have like more books in here by chance? I actually have a lot of books, so we probably don't even need that many. But I'll use those books for enchanting in a bit, right? Let's get a couple hundred of you. Okay, and we're going to want 15-ish of you, right? Standard enchanting table setup. Okay, we'll just do that, and that's good enough to start, right? And you'll notice now that when we're looking at it, Eterna is 15 out of 50, right? So that means that we can get up to level 30 enchants, because your level of enchant is double your Eterna value. So with 15 bookcases in vanilla Minecraft, you can get to level 30 enchants. Same here with Apotheosis, right? But you'll notice that eventually we can get up to level 50 Eterna, which will give us level 100 enchants. And that will be pretty bananas. And our Quanta's at 15%. So let's take a look at, you know, what all these things are here. So Eterna, we get those. Why do I have 15% Quanta? That actually, I don't know why. I shouldn't have Quanta. Should I? I don't think so. Let's get some books and some lapis and figure out where is my Quanta coming from. View all available enchants. So that's one thing that's cool. You can get a list of all the enchants that you can get, the rarity and stuff, right? So XP boost is common. You know, Withering is uncommon, that kind of thing. And this is really useful for things like if you want to throw like your sword in there. Well, that already has enchant, so it's not enchantable, right? But here, you'll be able to see which, you know, things you can get on your pickaxe. Super cool, right? So like Fortune is rare. Are there any very rares? I don't know. There you go, Magnet. Magnet is very rare, right? So if we were to have a high level Arcana, Magnet would be common, right? And Growth would be very rare, right? Basically, that's what Arcana does. It reverses that. Cool. Trying to figure out where Quanta's coming from. Reduction potential minus 15%, growth potential plus 15%. Yeah, where am I getting Quanta from? I shouldn't have Quanta, should I? Let's do this. Do I have Silk Touch on here? No, I have a Silk Touch. Let's put you 3x3 and Silk Touch you, and then, hey, whoops, I meant to put that on precision mode. Just making giant holes in my floor, don't mind me. Yeah, I'm actually a little confused as to why we have any value of Quanta. That makes no real sense to me. Do you just have Quanta by default now? Or is there like something there that we're close to? Yeah, see, all by itself, Quanta 15%. Maybe Quanta's just always at 15% now. I thought Quanta started at 0. If I bring this out here. Nope, same 15%. Okay, today I learned. I'm going to double check that because that doesn't seem right to me. All right, so I'm just going to go with the default is 15 Quanta. Like, that's what you start with. Kind of like, you know, you probably, you know, I guess that makes sense because, like, your enchants could be higher or lower than the level 30. So sure, why not? That might just be what's standard. I just never noticed that before. Let's look at some better enchanting tables, though, because there are better enchanting tables. If we take a look over here, you'll see in Apotheosis there's a bunch. The other trick you could search for is things like Quanta, and you'll find things that add Quanta. Or you can look for, let's see, Eterna, right? We could search for things Eterna, and we'll find all the things that add Eterna. Maybe a couple things that don't add Eterna, but yeah, you get the idea. Most things that add Eterna will show up here. So different bookshelves add different attributes, and the mini game here of this mod is finding the combination of bookshelves that gets you the output you want. Ultimately, we're going to want 50 Eterna, right, to get to 100 levels. Probably 100 Quanta to get your max and min as high as you can. Rectification, the higher the better. If we can get that to 100%, that would be cool, because that would mean you'd always get a boost from Quanta and never a negative. And then Arcana we'll probably want to interact with and change. So the first one that you generally start with, oh, there's an Aether Steel one, huh? Oh, that's cool. Eterna plus 30. Look at that. That is cheaty. That is cheaty for sure. So that gives you Eterna plus 30, but your max is still 15. Okay. That's interesting. Very weird, Aether Steel. Do we even have Aether Steel yet? I don't think we do. Like we've seen, so we have some Aether Steel debris, and that can get smelted down into Aether Steel scrap and combined with Netherite scrap to get Aether Steel ingots. So I don't think we have enough of those to actually make that thing. And we'll skip that because that seems a little OP, right? So that one we'll skip. The main first one that you would get is Hell Shelves. So like bookshelves give you +1 Eterna, right? So you need 15 bookshelves, and it can only go as high as 15 Eterna. So what that means is if you put a 16th bookshelf down, it will not bring you up to 16 Eterna, right? If you want to get higher Eternas, you need higher tiers of shelves. So the Hell Shelf gives you +1.5 Eterna. It also adds Quanta, and it can get you up to 22.5. And then eventually, you're going to want infused Hell Shelves, which gets you even a little bit higher. And ultimately, in the Hell Shelf tier, you can get up to a max of 30 Eterna, which will get you level 60 enchants, right? So pretty much, you know, twice as good. Glowing Hell Shelf is usually where I like to aim for, because it gives you a decent amount of Eterna, Quanta, and Arcana. And then, like, Blazing Hell Shelf will give you more Quanta, but you also lose an Enchanting Clue. I'm not going to worry about enchanting clues, and you'll see why, because I'm going to automate some things that will make this a lot cooler. But for now, just know, you know, there's different things. So the way to go is to make a hell shelf, and then you need to enchant it at level 45, right? So for level 45, we're going to need 22.5 Eterna. You'll note here it tells you need at least 22.5 Eterna, and some enchants need a certain level of quanta as well. So we'll need to get up to 30 quanta if we want to be able to infuse our hell shelves. Cool. So let's aim for getting a few of them, right? So I'm gonna start with making a few hell shelves. So we want infused, and then for that we want regular hell shelves, right? So that's gonna need a regular bookshelf, and then we're gonna need some potions of regeneration, which is just a gas tier with an awkward potion. So do I have a brewing stand handy? I know I had one. So let's get like 6 of these. Does that sound like a number that we like? So 1, 2, we'll start with. Or should we just get 3? I think we can get 3, right? And then that would be 3 gas tiers. There's also a book, by the way, so if you want to read up on things. I was checking the quanta thing earlier. And then bottles of water, we're going to need 9. Cool. Excellent. So you and you. And make that a little bit speedy. There you go. Did I do that wrong? I might have done that wrong. That's alright, I'll just get another wart. Water bottles. Oh, you know what? Control clicking is doing... So, did we leave any water bottles behind? Control clicking is not doing what I was hoping it would do, but that's alright, we're good now. Nope, 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 nope. Control clicking does not seem to be only sending awkward potions in there. There we go. Probably because they're all the same item, technically. Sweet. Alright, and then let's get some bookshelves. I'll start with 6, because that feels about where I want to be, but I'll have some extra regen potions if we need, right? And then Hell Shelf is going to need some nether bricks. So let me get those smelted up. You know what I'm probably going to do is, let's teach you how to make those. Not the whole Hell Shelf, just the nether brick, because I'm sure I'll need nether bricks at some point in the future, and having them on autocraft will be useful. So I want 36 nether bricks, is that correct? Should be. Yes. Back in a minute. All right. Hell shelves ready to roll. So let's put you guys all in there. And then I should be able to get the other 4. Perfect. Now, you can totally add, by the way. Or you can replace, right? Because what we're aiming for is 22.5. And that got us there, right? And I can remove that, and we're still at 22.5, and I can remove this, and we're at 21. So I think that's where I got the number 6 from, because if you keep your wooden shelves there, and then you add these 5, right, that'll get you up to 22.5. And then you have 1 that you can use to enchant. And it also gets us up to 30 quanta, as you'll notice, because each one of these is adding 3 to quanta. Keep an eye on your quanta level, and as a pro tip, an easy way to level up your quanta is by throwing any kind of skull there, especially wither skeleton skulls, which, as you know, we have 7,640 of. So we can easily boost up quanta by just placing one of those in the place that a bookshelf would go. So if I do that, that'll bring me up to 50 quanta. Quanta at this point might not be an ideal thing to have, but it also won't hurt too much. Just keep in mind that you need 30 quanta in order to make the infused hell shelf. So as long as you stay at 30 quanta, you'll be good, right? So now I should be able to pop in here, and we're going to need experience. So now's a good time to move this little experience dude down there, I think. That's my plan, at least. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think we can do that. We'll just move this whole setup, right? So I'm just going to take all the experience out of there. Don't die now. That would be bad. Okay. We can remove all this stuff, and then I can take you, fill the floor back in. And then right around here is where I'll put that experience obelisk back in position. So we'll go like you with this guy and the laser node. And then on the down will be extract, on the up will be insert, and then the experience obelisk will sit on top of it. And as a reminder, if I were to do my level 45 enchant right now, it will take 3 experience levels away from me. 3 experience levels when you have 191 experience is way more experience than 3 experience levels when you have 45. Okay, so I'm going to store all those. I'm going to take out something like, I don't know, 60, so I can do a few of these in a row without having to constantly go back and forth. Because at that level, it's not much of a difference. But don't have all your stuff on you. But you'll notice here, we now know that we're going to get infusion. And that's cool, right? So now I can remove this guy, swap him in there. Notice that his quanta is lower for infused Hell Shelf. So that's, you know, not where we're going to want to be. If I want to bump this up to glowing, because that's what I wanted, okay, that's going to be very cool, and it'll get me to a higher Eterna, but notice my quanta's low now, so I won't be able to enchant Infusion. Infusion criteria not met. Now's when I'm going to want to throw my Wither Skeleton Skull on there to make sure that we're cool, okay? Good deal. You'll also notice that now, because my Eterna level is 23, my enchantment cost is level 46. Not a big deal. I don't think it matters all that much, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and swap all my Hell Shelves with glowing Hell Shelves, and I think that would be a good approach. Yeah? Looks good to me. And then we enchant this dude, right? Now we're at 47 because of 23.5. Pop that dude in there. Now we have a glowing here. Again, 48 now. Because pretty much every time we're doing this, we're getting another half level of Eterna. Okay. I could maybe do this twice. Yes, except I don't have enough experience. Boop. And now I do. Cool. Perfect, right? And that'll get me up to, so that's 25 Eterna. And that'll get me up to 27. This can get me up to a total of 30. So what I could do at this point is either make a few more unenchanted Hell Shelves to kind of get me to that point. That's one option, right? Just to get me, that would get me to 22.5, and then my glowings would get me there. I could throw a blazing in there, that would give me +4, but then I lose an enchanting clue. Maybe, we'll see. But ideally I want to get up to level 30, because I believe infused Hell Shelf, that also only needs, or a Sea Shelf. That one's, Sea Shelves are different. I think the next here, because that also gets me to a max of 30, but this is where you can get a good rectification. So Sea Shelves are a good one. Deep Shelf, that's new to me. I don't know the Deep Shelf attributes all that well off the top of my head. But it looks like, ooh, Arcana +15. I guess that needs Echo Shards from the, yeah, from that dude. Neato, and that needs 30. Okay. That seems like it has some pretty good stats all around. Soul-touched Skulk Shelf. So some heavy-duty skulking, and you can get some good rectification. That's neat. Okay. +5? -5 rectification? I guess that would be bad, right? And then finally, End Shelves. These guys, if you want to... These will get you up to 45, right? And then Draconic, if you get a Dragon Head, can get you up to level 50. So ultimately, if I remember correctly, I think you need at least 1, if not 2 Dragon Heads to get the Eterna where you want it to be, but we'll see. We'll figure it out, right? Because this can get you up to 45. So maybe we can pull off just 1 Dragon Head. All right. That looks good to me. So let's get a couple more Hell Shelves slotted in here just to get me up to level 30. All right, so with a couple normal Hell Shelves, we can get up to level 30. I don't even know if I needed that many, right? Do I need that many? No, I don't even need that many. That should get me up to 28.5. Yeah, so 2 regular Hell Shelves at that point got me up to level 30 at Quanta, or Eterna. So that's cool, right? So at this point, I can get some really good enchants, right? If I threw this in here, we'll see we can get... that's not a good example. Does it tell me up here what my max level could be? So for Fortune, for example, I can get Fortune 4 at this point, right? If I were to throw something like Armory in there, right, like the Battle Mage's armor, that would get me multi-jump 4. I could get something like Protection 5, right? So there's some really decent you know, good stuff you can get at this point. Let's upgrade this further, though. So usually, the next Eterna level I'm going to aim for are some end shelves. And those are relatively easy to get. So I'm almost wondering, do you need to enchant the end shelves at all? I don't think so. So let's do this. Let's get, do you have some endstone bricks I can have? Apparently, yes. I could probably, did I put endstone in here or no? I'm thinking I did not. All right, let's go mine up some things in the end. I would also like a dragon head. And now that I have flight, it should be easier to find a thing, right? So I can just fly around like this. What I am going to do is mine up... Excuse me, are you attacking me? No, you're not. You're not that foolish. I know you're not, Enderman. Yeah. Questions? Thought not. That you attacking me? Yeah. Sneaky. Sneaky Enderman. Being sneaky. Don't even know what to say. Alright, so turn off precision mode, put me back on fortune, and then throw my end stone right in there, okay? And then, what we can do, let's check our map here. So it was due west, right? So I'm just going to zoom over there. Who needs an ender pearl when I can just zoom on over? And now I can just fly around the end a little bit and look for what I need. So first off, I'll just get a whole bunch. Whew. Is that enough endstone, you think? 2,000-ish? Shouldn't be too bad. Works for me. Alright, and now let me look for... I'm just going to fly around super quick and look for a dragon head or two. So what I'd like to find... That's the thing we should explore at some point. You think there's dragon heads up there? I don't know. Should we take a quick look? We can take a quick look, right? Leap is better at vertical. I feel like this is, like, not complete. Is there, like, a piece of this missing, or am I crazy? That look like just, like, the very bottom layer of it. I wonder if it's because we're at the max... There is a max Y level, right? I don't even know anymore. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute once I find what I'm looking for, which is... never mind. I'm back. I found what I was looking for. Dragon head. Alright, so let me just... yoinks. That dude. And while I'm here, I guess it wouldn't hurt to steal. Because I know I'm going to need some of these. Yep, I hear you, shulkers. Everybody's excited that you exist, I promise. Okay. So you go away. Dragon head I'm going to put away before I lose it somehow. Perfect. Alright, what I get in here? Anything good? Drigme shards. Sure. Graceful Diamond Sword of the Sun. Oh my goodness, look at how orange that is. I love it. Some named gear is always good to snag if you find it, right? We'll do something with that book. What else did we get in here? Gems. Always grab gems if you find them. Like I said, named items always grab. I don't think I care about Soul Stealer all that much. Alright, so all this stuff go away. Okay, I'm going to put you up here just so I don't lose track of them, and you can go away. And then I want that elytra. Cool. Beautiful. And I'm just going to take a quick peek in here, because Apotheosis totally has some like really nice gear that's like gemmed gear that you can really only find out and about. Usually in this building, right? Cool. I'll snag these guys. Anything else particularly good in here? That's not bad. That's just a regular ender chest, right? Yep. Any other cool loots? Check in here. Nope. How about in here? There we go. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Named. Alright, let me... And I'll snag this thing, because I don't know what that is, and if it's important or not, but I'll snag it. I should be a little bit more careful. Yeah, I don't have, like, the good armor just yet, so I should really be a little bit more careful. Alright, let me go find another dragon head, and we will come right back. Do I not have food in my backpack? I may not have food in my backpack. That's probably not great. Do I have bread? Nope. Alright, I'll just feast on my Uber food for a little bit. Let me find one more of those sky islands. There's actually one to the northwest of me, and what in the world is that thing? We should go find out. But is this like another one right next door? It's just the building without without the. But at least there's a chest in there. Ah. Named. Not named. Ooh, named. Always grab named. Trust me on that. Because you can, like, grind them down and make really good items out of them. Or you can just use them. That works, too. Alright, let me find, like I said, another ship. And maybe look southwest. What is that ridiculously large structure on my map? And then due south from here, maybe even a little bit. There we go. Oh my goodness, what is this? This looks like the kind of place. 3 little birds. Find an aviary. Oh my. Is that a dragon head? Because that's what I'm after. It looks like a dragon head. It is a dragon head. Hooray. I will take. Sweet. And a bunch of bookshelves. Not for nothing. And some loots. Sweet. I should probably, well, I will take the bookshelves. And then that will be a stupid amount of books for me, right? Yeah, I see you, Phantom. I know you exist. Back here, you. Yeah, I can fly too, buddy. I guess that's why they call it an aviary. Oh my goodness, look how many books I got. That's hilarious. That is a comical amount of books. Right? I think we're good for books for a while. These will explode if I do something to them, so I don't want to do something to them. Is that pretty much what's in here? Oh, there's a chest. I figured this, if it's a maze like that, there's got to be a chest, right? Definitely. Definitely a thing. Not incorrect there. There had to be at least one chest. Oh, look at that. Creeper spawner, huh? I'll take that. I want to silk it, though. There you go. And then there's an enchanting table, interestingly enough. Huh. Very cool. Does it go lower? Kind of? Yes, there is a lower level. Aha! Suspected as much. I should probably have my halfway decent bow equipped. Ah! These skeletons have a lot of health. Ow! My goodness, they hurt a lot too. Holy cow. Alright, I'll be back in a minute, I guess. Oh, and for the record, that dude 100% one-shot me, because I had full health when I died. I just looked. Boy, wooden jetpacks are really slow. And probably would not be useful if I didn't have wireless charging. Alright, where am I headed? Southwest-ish. Got here. Thank you. And now let's get out of here. Yeah, that them skeletons, they hurt. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with them too much longer. But I think I did get their spawner at least. Any other loots in here that I care about? No. Alright, so I got 2 dragon heads, so that's, oh my goodness. It's not just a creeper, it's a lightning creeper. Alright, let me see. Is there anything cool in here? I feel like these chests have different loot tables than normal chests. I might be wrong. Because I'm not seeing any of, like, there's no, like, modded items, really, in there. Which is telling me that they have, like, oh, that's blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'm out of here before I die again, and I have to do another corpse run with a wooden jetpack. Alright. Two dragon heads good? I think so. Alright, so let's remove you for a minute. And let's get Draconic End Shelves and Pearlescent End Shelves. So for that, I think we're only going to want a few of these, right? Let's start with, like... so for that, we're going to actually need regular End Shelves first. Oh, I need Infused Dragon's Breath? Oh, that's new. So 1 Dragon's Breath infused needs 40 Eterna. Oh. How do we get to 40 Eterna without... Okay. How do I get to a max of 40? Oh, Soul Touched Skulk. So we have to do Skulk? I think we have to go through the Skulk tier now. That's new. I think that's new. So I think that's new. So what we're going to want to do... So to get some stuff... we're going to need Skulk. We're going to need Skulk Catalysts. And I feel like we're going to have to kill the Warden, right? Because in order to get this Infused Dragon's Breath, we need an Eterna of 40. And we don't have that unless we get a Soul Touch Skulk Shelf. I don't see anything else. Or Echoing Skulk Shelf. One of these two, right, to get to the max of 40 Eterna. I don't see another way to get to 40 Eterna. Let me double check. But I'm thinking that, like... it's required, right? I knew it felt too easy. Like, it felt like it would be too easy to get to capped out Eterna. So we might be having a little Warden adventure in our near future. I should be able to use the compass, right? If it's not there, I have one here. Can't we do, like, what is it? What's the biome called? Deep Dark? Yeah, that could be... Start search. Status found. All right, 2,000-ish blocks away. We have a Deep Dark adventure in our future. So how about we do this? Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. We'll head to the Deep Dark, hopefully survive with my moderately not great armor. I'm kind of waiting until I get, like, top-tier enchantments before I start, like, really protecting myself and stuff. But if Warden becomes a problem, we'll deal with it. Maybe I should bring a Waystone with me so I can plop it down there so that if I do die nearby, at least I can Waystone my way back. And then, yeah, we'll probably have to kill a Warden, I would imagine. Hopefully between you and you I can manage that, and maybe a little bit of this. I'll see what I can come up with, right? So for now, Adults, when I sign off, hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time and have fun heading to the Deep Dark. All right, for now, take it easy.